Hello everyone. So this session let's go to have two law regarding the sine and cosine. In fact, this topic belongs to the triangle geometry. This comparison is hard and it's not in some countries curriculum. Yes, but in some countries they have this. Okay, so let's directly introduce what's the law of sine. Law of sine is this one. Sine A divided by sine A, of course, is the angle A. A, B, C are the angles inside the tricycle. Okay, so for angle A, the corresponding side is A, the length is A. BC, the length is A. For sine B, the angle B corresponding side is B. Same as sine C, the corresponding side is C. So for any triangle, so we have sine A divided by A equals to sine B divided by B equals to sine C equals to C. So this is very useful, right? And unbelievable, right? The first time I see this, cannot believe that, but it's true, and it's also easy to prove. I will not prove this one. And then I will introduce you law of cosine. Law of cosine is more interesting and more weird, unbelievable. It's still based on this triangle. So C square, C, the length of the C square equals to another two sides A and it's the addition of the square of each side, right? Minus 2ab and cosine C, the opposite side of the C. So how to prove that? You can check and the session if you are interested. I'm sure you can find that. Okay, but what I'm here now, I want to use these two, law of sine and law of cosine, to do some application to solve the problems. Okay, I will have two problems. Both are not that easy. Okay, so here A, B, C are already writing. Now A is 6. A is the length of what? BC, right? So B is the length of AC. And D is the middle point, which means BD equals to DC and equals to 1/2 of the A, right? Middle point. What is the length of AD? Well, what is the length of AD? Interesting, huh? What is the length of AD? So this one we need to use the law of cosine. Okay. So based on here, let's based on the angle C. Okay, angle C, because based on triangle ABC, based on triangle, this is the biggest one, triangle ABC, we can find what? We can find what? We can find what? C square equal to what? A square plus B square minus what? 2AB cosine C. Am I right? And for triangle, what? Anyway, we make AD's length is equals to D, huh? So make it easy, okay? So for triangle ACD, we can get what? We can get what? So D square. D is what we need to find, right? So we need to find. So we can find D. We solve the question. D square equals to what? B square plus half A square, right? Minus what? 2B and half A, right? And the cosine C, right? So from the first question, we can get a C. And from the second equation, we can get what? we can get D. So we solved, right? Okay, let's just based on the, let's just make it a little clear. Equation 1, equation 2. Based on equation 1, so C squared is what? C is 5, so it's 25. A squared is what? 36. B is 25. Minus what? 2 times AB. A and B is 30, so it's 60, right? 60 and the cosine C. So here cancel. So negative 36, so cosine C is equals to 36 over 60. If we simplify it, we can get 6 over 10, and keep on doing that, we can go to 3 over 5, right? So now we can find the D, right? D square is what? B square. So B is 25 plus A is 6 divided by 2 is 3. 3 what? 3 square is what? 9 minus 2B. 2 times B, A over. So 2 and A over 2. They can cancel. So AB is 30, right? 30 cosine. Cosine C is what? Cosine C is 3 over 5, right? 3 over 5. So that's what? So D square equals to, this is what? 30 times, so 18, right? So this is 25 plus 9 minus 18, right? So it's 16, right? Right? 25 minus 18 is 7. 7 plus 9, 16. So D equal to 4. Got it. Okay, right? So it's not easy, right? But based on the law of cosine, we can make it. Okay. For this one, it's more hard, and we need to use the law of the sine. So look at this ABC. But for this one, I will introduce a new concept, and that concept maybe you know already. But anyway, I will remind it again. Okay, if ABC, and ABD now are similar triangle. Similar triangle. What means similar triangle? Similar triangle. Give an example. Okay, so if this is A, B, just an example, okay, and this is A prime, B prime, C prime. If these are similar triangle, then A divided by A prime equals to B divided by P prime equals to C divided by C prime. And also we can see the angle B equals to angle B, the angle C equals to angle C, same as angle B equals to angle B. So let's go similar triangle. So what's the characteristic of the similar triangle? They are like proportional, right? Proportional, right? Okay. And so here we have the big triangle and the internal triangle are similar triangle. And I also know for the big triangle, they are what? Their length, right? And now questions, can you find the length of BD? BD, BD. Okay, can you find the length of BD? Can you find the length of BD? Okay, so how to find the BD? Okay, so we have to be make use of the characteristic of the BD. Characteristic of the similar triangle, okay, to find the D, okay, to find the D first, right? To find the D first. Okay, and then we can use the uh, triangle because they share the common triangle, right? Share a common triangle, and if we know D, we know C, we know cosine B, so we definitely finally can find the BD, right? This is the logic. Let's have to do by 2 times. So first find the D, find the D. So what's the corresponding for these two triangle A, B, C? Here, the sign. The sign is like this way, huh? As triangle. So A, A, B, C. So A, B, C is about this angle, A, B, C, right? So this corresponding angle will be what? Will be DBA, right? DBA. So let's, based on the characteristic of the similar triangle, what we can get. So uh, the angle A based on is A, right? A divided by what? The angle A based on is C, right? I mean, why is C? It's C because this angle BAC, the angle A is equals to angle ADB. So okay, so this angle ABD, this angle corresponding is C, and this angle A corresponding is A, right? Since they are similar, so their proportion is as the same, right? So by this way, we try to find the D. So uh, the D is corresponding to what? To angle B, and for here, this corresponding is to B, right? So it's equals to B over what? B over D, right? So let's see, huh? A is 5, C is 8, and B is what? B is 6, and D. So D equals to what? D equals to 48 divided by 5, right? So you have D already. We have D, and what we need to find is BD. Okay, we need to find is BD. And now, uh, let's see, huh? Uh, okay, this angle we don't know. Okay, so it's a little complicated. We have to find the cosine B. So cosine B is have to use the formula of what? Formula of law of cosine. As cosine B is corresponding is B square is equals to what? A square plus C square minus 2AC then cosine what? B, of course. So B square is what? 36, right? A square is 25. C square is 64. That right? C, yeah, 8. Yeah, and A, yes, right. So minus 2AC, A times C, A times C, 40. So 80 cosine B, right? So let's look here, huh? So it's like uh 89, right? 89 minus 36, 89 minus 36 is 3, right? Right? Negative 30, 63 divided by negative 80 cosine B, right? So divided by 80. So this is cosine B. So we get cosine B already. So since we know the cosine B, so we use the law of cosine again to got another side is BD. So BD is so BD square is equals to what? Let me move a little down, huh? So it's BD square. BD square equals to uh sorry, I should not be writing BD square. Should be writing D square. Right? This is right. Okay. So D square equals to what? Equals to BD square plus what? C square, right? Plus 2 times C times BD times cosine what? B, right? So D square is what? D is like a 48 over 5 square. BD, we don't know. C is what? C is 8, right? So 64 plus 2C. So 16 times BD, then times what? Cosine B is what? 63 over 80. Am I right? Am I right? And then this equals to what? 13D squared plus 64 plus 16 times 16 times 8 is, yeah, this is exactly 5. So this can be simplified. Okay. So this side is BD squared plus 64 plus, this is can be 5, right? So 5, if it is 5, so this is 5, so 63 divided by 5 times BD. Am I right? Can we do like this way, right? Yes. Okay. So so BD, this also BD, so BD square plus 64, and this move right side, and this finally will be like x square plus, right, ax plus b equals to 0. Am I right? It will be like this way. So x will be what? X will be 2a only 2's negative a plus minus what? It's a square minus 4ac for b, right? This will be the answer to solve the BD, right? So this will be have like a positive and a negative. Just think about if it is negative, x will be a negative number. So definitely the x is BD, the length cannot be negative. So this one should be positive. So you only have one solution. So I will not calculate this more details because it's really will spend a lot of time. But how to solve this, it's by the logic of this one. Anyway, this solution of these two questions are kindly not easy. So, but it's very interesting. You need to take some time and do some exercises at your end. Okay. So thank you very much to attending this training session for law of sine and the law of cosine. Thank you. Have a nice day.